All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about the absolute first step for any great business idea. It's the blueprint, the foundation that everything else gets built on. And it all comes down to two things: understanding where you'll be and who you're for. So let's start building.
So you've got a great business idea, right? I bet you do. Maybe it's something you've been kicking around for years, or maybe it was a flash of genius you had just last week. Whatever it is, I want you to hold that idea in your head as we go through this.
Now, to make all this theory feel real, we need an example. So let's picture this: a cool, breezy fashion boutique set against the amazing backdrop of Bali. Sound good? This is going to be our little case study to see how this all works in the real world. Okay, first things first. Before you even think about what you're going to sell or how you're going to market it, you have to figure out your location. People say location is everything for a reason. It's literally the stage where your entire business plays out. I mean, think about it for our Bali boutique. This is a huge decision. Do you set up in some quiet, artsy village or right in the middle of a bustling tourist hotspot? Just that one choice is going to affect your costs, your customers, and your competition from the second you open your doors. Look, this whole thing really just boils down to two simple but super important questions: where and who. Where is your location? It determines your rent, who your neighbors are, and literally who walks past your front door. Who is your market analysis, getting a deep understanding of the people you actually want to sell to. And you can't have one without the other. Get one wrong and the other can't save you. You absolutely need both. So, what does picking a location really mean? Well, you've got to ask some key questions, like how easy is it for customers to get to you and for your suppliers? What are the real costs? Not just rent, but logistics, local taxes, the whole deal. Who else is on your street doing something similar? And maybe most important of all, who actually lives, works, or hangs out in this area? So when we apply those questions to our boutique, a place like Seminyak in Bali starts to look like a no-brainer. It's already a well-known hub for shopping and great food, which means it has the one thing we desperately need: a built-in, constant stream of people walking around with money to spend. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? Choosing a spot like Seminyak isn't just about finding a pretty storefront. No way. It's a strategic decision to maximize your visibility and foot traffic. You're putting your business smack dab in the path of the people you want to reach. Okay, but having a great location is only half the story. Now we have to zoom in on that second crucial piece: actually understanding the people walking past our brand new shop. Who are they, really? I mean, just picture it. A busy street in Seminyak is a total melting pot. You've got locals, international tourists. You've got backpackers on a shoestring budget and luxury travelers looking to splurge. Figuring out who's who? Well, that's the whole point of market analysis. And this is where you get to put on your detective hat. It's called market analysis, and it's basically the process of digging in and finding answers. You're looking at everything from big industry trends down to the tiny details of how people shop, all so you can figure out what they really want and how you can be the one to give it to them. And what's so cool is that when you do this work, you get these amazing aha moments. You start to see what's actually in demand. You can define these super specific customer groups to go after, like, say, Australian tourists between 25 and 40. And you figure out what makes your boutique different, your secret sauce. All right, now for the fun part. Let's put these two big ideas together. Because this is where a cool idea starts to become a real solid business strategy, right there on the streets of Bali. So for our boutique owner, the analysis would get really specific. Who are the tourists visiting Seminyak? Where are they from? How much do they spend? Do they buy cheap souvenirs, or are they looking for high-end fashion? And a big one: how does business change between the busy season and the quiet season? The answers to these questions guide everything. And suddenly, it all clicks into place. It's a simple but powerful formula. A prime location like Seminyak gives you access and visibility. Smart market analysis gives you deep customer knowledge. You put those two together, and bam, that's a winning strategy. You're not just in the right place, you're in the right place with the right stuff for exactly the right people. Okay, so let's zoom out from our Bali boutique and bring this all back to your big idea, the one you were thinking about a few minutes ago. Because this isn't just about a shop in Bali. This is the blueprint for any successful business. Let's just boil it all down. Your location choice, that dictates your real-world situation, your costs, your competition, how easy it is for people to find you. At the same time, your market analysis, that dictates your business strategy.
who you market to, how you set your prices, and how you position your brand in the first place. They're two sides of the exact same coin. At the end of the day, it really comes down to this. These two pillars, the where and the who, they aren't just items on a checklist. They are the foundation of your entire business. If that foundation is strong, man, you can build something amazing. But if it's weak, the whole thing could come tumbling down. So, let's go back to that awesome idea you started with. It's there, it's waiting for you. But the real question is, have you done the work to figure out where it belongs and who it's truly for? In other words, have you drawn up the blueprint?